Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawning to the left side as the Orange Holy Roman Empire, we got Elazer. Spawning on the right side as the Magenta Malians, we got MAINKASSADINM7E. Go to that name well enough. Does have a capital 7. Either way, it looks like Magenta is also finding a good number of wood to get out a somewhat maxed out mining pit. And Orange has pulled out some early spearmen. Oh, they're just regular spearmen, not early spearmen. Spearmen push away forward, trying to torch down the mining pit. Got a nice bit of early harassment there. He has got a bit of wood to counter. And all that would be pulling field. He may just try to eat it. It's going to take a bit of damage. He's going to need to collect more wood in order to get out a barracks. He has tasked 2 villagers onto trees as well. But still take a bit of time to get enough wood to get out in barracks to build some Donzo. And we've got a good number of spearmen there. And a villager push way forward as well to build perhaps an outpost. Don't see any scaffolding for an outpost. She does not have enough wood for an outpost. Scout trying to slice apart that villager. One try to repair up the mining pit as well. Very nice. Magenta does have enough gold to age on up, that's for sure. It's a Heron trade network now being pulled in the field. A little bit risky to pull it out right there, but it's going to cover the town center. Mining pit will go down. Does get rid of outpost there. Can easily be displaced by a bunch of Donzo and or a battering ram. It's inside this Saharan Trade Network now pulling a field. Oh yeah, the Saharan Trade Network now throws out javelins. They actually got a bit of a buff in the last previous big patch. But 12 damage is not too much versus 50 range armor, so just do 1 damage per bolt. Those do a bit of bonus damage versus range, though. Akin chopping on the build queue. The Saharan Trade Network, Magenta could also eye for traders. Though the Saharan Trade Network is not in a good position there to get its improved trade. He just improves all of his taxes by 50% with food. In food, I should say. You may want to manually target this house there because the splinters fire across 2 targets. More arrows being thrown, no healthier one. No barracks being built at the moment. Of course, the mining pit's not going to be rebuilt anytime soon. And there's also another gold deposit here, so you probably should get out clear this out sooner rather than later to get mining pits on both of them. But instead, he's going for a bit more dangerous mining pit here. Stable not being employed in field. This may be for scouts. Could be for some sofas. Do now have the Warrior Scout upgrade. House, and toll outpost there, just in case. Not a bad idea. He has also managed to target to another house there. I don't know why. Professional scouts on the way for Magenta. Gonna be grabbing some deer deposits. Both orange deer deposits spawn behind. Nice about professional scout or warrior scouts as well. So not only they can pick up the deer, they can also move a little bit They can also move a little bit faster. You targeted that house there, or hut. Find some more deer. Fresh scouts on the way for orange. Of course, the Malian warrior scouts can be much better than the regular scouts. They do offer the same health, but 6 additional damage. Also, very high health regen. Got some cows been pulling field. Got to keep those doggies rolling. And when it comes to gold deposit, there's not only this gold deposit, this one here. So, well, the next 3 mining pits should be pretty safe to protect. This area looks like completely walled off of trees. So just leaving a small avenue to advance over here. Some walls can easily pass that up. Orange scouts to bring back the deer, bring back the venison rather than the bacon. Got a total outpost here. Could be upgraded. Oh yeah, I always forget. Javelin. All the Malian stuff is now javelin placement than arrow slits. So they're slightly better. They also only cost gold as well rather than any stone. So we got some Malian archers now, people 40 or javelin throwers. Maybe archers would have been fine to deal with the spearmen. Javelin thrower needs to get on out of there. Javelin throwers do move relatively decent, but Holy Roman Empire spearmen move even faster thanks to marching drill. Warrior scouts torching down the outpost, no problem. They just need to pull back one at a time. The high health regen was very handy for this. We now got some horsemen pulled out by the Holy Roman Empire player. Wheelbarrow now being researched by the Holy Roman Empire. And we got siege engineers for the Malian players. Also going for some more javelins. Javelins do hit at what? 12 damage, which is even higher than arrow slit. 12 damage. I think a regular arrow slit's usually like 8 damage, right? Got some battery rams now deployed in the field. Very nice. Orange wants to grab these deer. He is bringing forward scouts to pick up the venison now. Got a decent amount of spearmen being pushed across the map. Horsemen engaging these villagers. Javelin throwers do offer higher base damage, so they're decent versus these versus these horsemen. They do have 8 damage as opposed to 5. Let's get inside these outposts. They're not fortified. Try and prep this one now. Take severe damage. Villagers should probably just start running. Let's heading to the other tower now. And we got that one battered down. Can get the mining pits going up over there. Got this outpost now under fire. There's also 5 villagers inside, so losing them would be a bit of a loss. One villager does manage to escape on out there. Uber are now being researched by the Malian player. He's forced now torching down this mining pit. He, of course, can replace it over here. Spearmen try to pursue these warrior scouts. Warrior scouts trying to engage. Gotta be on point though, pull back micro. It's good damage there with these javelin throwers. Got another Hardened Donzo research. Hardened Donzo is going to be pretty nice versus Spearmen and versus the Horsemen. Not only counters the Horsemen, quite hard. The Donzo offer +1 melee armor and a bit more health. I think also +1 damage as well. Donzo's probably the probably ranked could be arguably one of the best Spearman units in the game. Though the Byzantians Limitanis probably what people say are probably the best Spearman in the game. So I suppose Lumitania we offer a bit more resiliency versus range, while the Donzo offer a lot more firepower, especially versus cavalry with the javelin throw ability. Both which are very useful. Grand Fulani Corral now being deployed in the field, increasing the income from the cows. Will that reach over there? Hopefully it does. It's an aura effect, right? How large is the aura effect? It's still an aura effect, right? Nearby cattle provide 20 food per minute. Does not max out cows. Villagers backing on off to the town center. Horsemen and spearmen here in good numbers. Let's take out some of these villagers. Javelin throwers and archers are getting overran. Of course, the Malians do not have access to a heavy infantry, which would be quite good right now. Of course, got a couple mine pits over here. Regni's Cathedral is aging on up as well. The Malian player has really no military force field, going for Musafati warriors. Musafati warriors are pretty good. They will be spearmen 1v1 combat, and they do decently well versus horsemen. But of course, they are counter versus archers. They are light melee unit. Jenny taking some good losses there, and more cows are rolling on in. Magenta has not been able to go beyond the aggressive side of his warrior scouts. Maybe he could try doing that. Orange now pick up the relics. Horsemen and spearmen. Some of these houses going down over here. Got some forces. There is an opening here, which Magenta has to be careful about now. More infrastructure being built. Or is even taking time to collect the berries over here. We do now have the veteran Musafati warrior research, in which Orange could probably just deploy archers to counter that. Sorry, got a bit of a headache right now, and got a bit of a pulse there, if that makes any poor sense with a headache. Horsemen and spearmen heading down south.
Nach du geheißest. Siehet aber, Speer sind nicht Schwerde. Ja, verstanden.
Only 2 javelin throwers, which is perfectly fine. He's not fighting against too many heavy units or any heavy units. Got the veteran horseman upgrade for the Holy Roman Empire player. Patron of the sacred. Oh no, just touches the sacred site inappropriately. Hey, at least. No, not gonna make that joke. Horseman backs on off. Got some javelin throws there. Donzo should be particularly useful here. They only have +1 melee armor, but have 120 health, 9 damage versus spearmen, which are only hardened, 90 health, 8 damage. So it looks like they have the same base damage, but they of course going to have less health and armor. So Don's a bit more resilient and have that javelin throw ability, which it does do bonus damage versus cavalry. You can see here the javelin does +8 versus cavalry, base 8 damage. Most Fighting Warriors do camouflage the way forward and get some great damage there. Orange not falling back, so is Magenta. Magenta does have a higher destroyed value. Don't know how accurate that is. Feels like Orange did a great job overall this game, so that may be inaccurate. Also, it says Magenta only has army value of 1,900 versus 5,000. Which that actually may seem correct, because Donzo 90, Most Fighting Warriors are 80, Javelin Throwers are 120, and Horsemen are 120, and he is mostly composed of a Horseman force. So yeah, that actually seems about right. Orange has picked up 3 relics. Relic number 4 can be picked on up, and relic number 5 is right here. Lots of research for Orange. Jenna's going for +1 melee damage. Now we've got faster Imperial Age for the Malian player going Fort of the Huntress over here next to the stone deposit. Can also help protect this gold deposit slight amount. But it looks like Orange also claimed every single relic on the map. A bit of palisade walls here, and just a bit of palisade walls for the Huntress will keep that gold deposit here. But these 2 mining pits should be nice and safe. There's also a decent amount of foliage here and other covers, so Magenta could build some walls over here and establish a trade route to this trade post this way as well. It'll probably be at max length, probably 75 gold. And of course, we'll potentially get decent amount of gold taxes, up to 40% taxes on gold, and 20% taxes in food. So plus 60% efficiency. Malians, Mongols, and Abbasid Dynasty are the 3 trading civilizations. And I'll still say Abbasid Dynasty is probably the best out of the 3. Malians and Mongols, it's hard to calculate between Yam network and the extra possible tolls. But probably very similar in the aspect. Because plus 15% faster movement speed of the Yam network is comparable to. And plus Silk Road applies plus 30%, and I'll just say Stone Commerce, not improved Stone Commerce, plus 40% in total, is probably very equivalent to the Saharan Trade Networks plus 60% in total. Both of them still have to probably build out a handful of outposts, probably around 5. 5 for the Malians, probably 5 for the Mongols. Excuse me. Donzo now engaged in here. 6-side victory available for Orange. Elite Donzo research from the Malians. You know, it's actually been a while since the last seen Elite Donzos. You don't really see Elite Donzos. You mostly see Musfati play. So Orange has a good number of archers in the field. Veteran archers. Villagers get inside the town center providing some fire support. There's a good number of horsemen and how many spearmen for the Holy Roman Empire, so maybe some sofa play wouldn't be that bad. Town center and Sahara trade network both firing away. No additional damage from the Malian players, so these extra arrows are not providing any additional damage. Got some Musafati warriors here, which archers do counter as well. Orange will technically win, but will be forced back from running too much damage to them. Some cows do get set free. Doesn't tip any of them over, though. More sofas being thrown in the field. Orange not falling back, getting too much damage from the town center and Saharan trade network. 25 villager storage is quite significant. And the cows are, well, they're rolling. Gotta keep those doggies rolling. Just need 3 more cattle rangers to get them back with speed. Tithe Barn is probably a very good upgrade for Orange right now, having every single relic. The sheep does go down, and I noticed as well as Zob swipe there, so he did overkill that sheep somehow with 2 melee swipes from the same unit. My apologies. Knights pushing way forward. Sofas will be forced on back. Sofas are heavy units, so maybe some Holy Roman Empire man-arms with blunt weapons would be great against them. The Malian player doesn't have too much military force in the field. Has 66 villagers, 92. Orange has called off 10 of them. Of course, Malians do have a lot of passive income from mining pits and from the cattle ranches. So if we were to total up the extra income, Malians feel pretty far behind. The Holy Roman Empire player does, of course, have 3 relics of Tithe Barn as well, or 5 relics of Tithe Barn. And that's 5 relics of double income, so that's 10 relics plus 5 relic Tithe Barn. That's a lot of extra income. See, each relic provides set for 80 gold, times that by 2, so 160 times 10, no, 5. So, or it's 80 times 10 is 800 gold per minute from relics alone. That is quite significant. Holy Roman Empire players investing quite a bit into knights and hand cannoneers rather than men at arms. Has played gold income, that's for sure. Let's see, right now 2,300, 150. I'm going to say 150. Just 3,000, 5,000, 5,300 income versus 13 plus 17. So effectively 3,000 versus 5,000 income with my offhand math. Of course, the Malian player does not have additional economic research there. Doesn't necessarily need the increased farming, but that does improve the cow generation of food. So it would be a good idea to go for that. Improves his cow income. Currently, the Malian player only has 2 mining pits up and going. The third one got torched. The fourth one has not been re-established down here. Cleaning up the rest of those berries. Sofa does get gunned down. They are elite sofas and elite donzo. Biology being researched. Of course, with the 400 hunters nearby, these units will automatically be camouflaged, including units that don't have access to camouflage. +2 range damage on the way for orange. Knights push way forward. We'll find the elite Donzo. Couple horsemen there. We may see a javelin throw. Looks like all of them had their javelin throw. Maiden actually did not even see those Donzo until they attacked, thanks to 4th Huntress. Got orange as a massive force here. Got a good number of Donzo and Sofas here. Couple of veteran warrior scouts. Veteran warrior scouts do bonus damage versus ranged units, as opposed to warrior scouts. I wonder. Oh yeah, the 400s do fire poison arrows, which does do the poison effect. I was trying to torch down the Madarasa. Probably butchered that name. I think somebody told me how to pronounce it at one point in time. I completely butchered it. Donzo push forward, get some damage there on the Knights. Looks like the overall Magenta's force is getting pretty stacked up there, not really breaking through. Does take out a number of the Knights now. Sofa's a push forward, trying to hit anything. Archers mixed on in. They're just veteran archers, they're probably just leftovers. Probably not trying to go for elite archers. Knights charging forward once again. Does get spear braced by some Donzo. Some Donzos do have javelin throws available. Magenta's now falling on back there. Some units do peel on off. A number of Knights still in the field. They do have biology. We do now also have the Armia leadership. Sofa's increasing nearby infantry movement speed by 50%. A lot of not royal knights, holy knights, holy Roman Empire knights. A bit more than usual. Gonna be torching down some cows. Gonna let those cows free, like if they're PETA. Does finally torch down that mill there. Looks like all the cows went down right there. A lot of cow tipping, just like PETA would do. Orange had a maxed out population field. Magenta not so much. Low on food, low on gold, pretty low on wood. Has plenty of stone. May want to stop the stone collection. Get some of these berries. Knights do find opportunity to get some of those villagers. Capital does go down, leaving 2 more landmarks. The or 3 more landmarks. Grand Flonic Corral and the Southern Trade Network. Villagers trying to build a keep here, but almost gets torched down. Does get torched down there. And no 900 stone there, so no cancel. If you do cancel while it lost half health, it will give you half the resource in return. You have a cannon placement on the Southern Trade Network, going for the spring golden placement as well. And Magenta does back in the game now. The Sand Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.